Morning, Miss Christmas stopping by here to bring you some encouragement and motivation, and hopefully to help you with the rest of your day. So, I wanted to come by and remind somebody about your why, to remember your why as to what you're doing, where you are now, and where you are to go from here. Okay, what was your why for that job, that business, that meal plan, that exercise, that purchase, whatever, right? What was your why behind it? What was the reason? What was that to get you to next? Or what is it to get you to at all in life, right? Sometimes we get off track by the different hurdles and obstacles that come our way because such is life. As long as we're living, it's always going to be something that we're going to face, something that's going to come up against us, different objectives, and so on and so forth. It's always going to be something, right? I wish it wasn't, but it's always something, always. And so, with that, do you remember your why when those things come up? Case in point, when finances get a little weary or a little bit low, right? When you get a little weary and a little ill in your body, right? Do you remember your why, or do you, give up on that why and just say, I'm going to put this on the shelf for a minute because dot dot dot, whatever those dots are for you, because for each of us it's something different. Or do we move full steam ahead because we remember our why? I encourage you today to remember your why, your motivation for why you're doing the things that you're doing, why you took that spin class, why you took the cooking lessons, why you now give yourself an hour of silence, or just why, whatever it is, why you're working so many hours, or why you are just doing anything, right? We always need to come back and revisit our why, because that will always help us to kind of stay on track and stay on course as far as going forward in life. Why did you buy that home? Or why did you take that job? Why did you get in that relationship? It's important that we remember the reasons why we're doing certain things, so that even when those moments come about where things don't seem to be panning out quite the way we thought it would, we can go back to that why and say, this is why I'm doing this, or this was my motivation for this, or this inspired me to whatever, right? I think it's very important that we keep our why in the forefront, so that way we always remember like what we're doing. Some ways to do that are to create vision boards. Some ways to do that are to write things down, like to either log it in a journal, or to log it in like a planner or something like that, to write the vision and make it plain like the word tells us. But why, right? Even why, when we have certain conversations and our approach to those conversations with other people, why do you take the method that you take to either be humble going into the conversation, or to be a whole Tasmanian devil and curse somebody out or whatever? Why are you doing those things, right? I think today we need to take some time to reflect on your why for what you do. Why do you respond the way that you do? Why do you get angry the way that you do? Why do you fly off the handle? And this is only applying to those who do those things. Everybody doesn't do that, right? Why did you, just whatever your why is, think about that on today and remind yourself of what the actual goal is and what the actual purpose is supposed to be for what you're doing. And if what you're doing is counterproductive to that why, then you might need to come up with another strategy to help get you closer to the why and the reason for what you're doing. Okay? Hope this helps somebody. I hope this helped you on today. So be encouraged. Remember your why. Don't forget it. It's so important. I know the busyness of life and everyday hustle and bustle sometimes leads us to put so much stuff to the back burner, and then by the time we realize it, we put a whole lot of stuff on hold and wasted a whole lot of time. Yeah, don't do that today. Okay? revisit that why and actually think about what it is that you're supposed to be doing and how you're going to get there. All right. You got this. Stay encouraged.